कथम तरी इदम लोके idam karanam ayamasya vikara. So then how do that the people do say in this world that this is the cause and this one is the effect of this cause? They differentiate two different entities and say this is the cause and that is the effect of it. How is that the people do say so? Listen to that. Vacharambana. It is just only Vagalamana. It has speech only as its basis. There is nothing different in reality. Only the Vani is saying so that this is it, this is that, the differentiating. Other than speech, there is nothing else in reality for differentiation. Speech is only the basis of differentiation. Koso, which is that being differentiated by speech, either the cause or the effect. So the vikaro, the effect is only namadhyam, not the cause. The cause is not namadhyam. What is namadhyam only? He says the vikara, the effect. Namadhyam, which is name only. Namaiva iti namadhyam. Nama eva iti namadhyam. This is the Vitpatti, Vyakarana. What has happened here? By the word naman, you have done dheya pratyay. Dheya. He says, Bhashakara says, Swarte dheya pratyasya. Swarte dheya pratyasyat. The suffix dheya is added to the word nama in the meaning of that word itself. That means to say, pratyaya has not got any meaning of its own. Whatever is the meaning of the prakriti, the same will be the meaning of namadheya also. That means name only. Vagalambana matram namaiva kevalam na vikaro nama vastu asti. It is only a name dependent on speech. Vag alambana matram namaiva kevalam. It is only name, nothing else other than depending on the speech. Vikaro nama vastu nasti. There is no such thing called as effect. Why? Paramartataha. Because in reality, what is there existing then? Mrittikaitevatu. Mrittikaivatu satyam vastuasti. Earth as such is the only existing thing which is truly existing. Satyam vastuasti. A true thing that exists is the earth only. Yathasvam ekyena lohamanina sarvam lohamaya vijñatam syat vacharambanam vikaro namadheyam lohamityeva satyam. Yatha, as ekyan lohamanina sarvam lohamaya vijñatam, as it is known, as by knowing a piece of gold. Lohamani means gold. As by knowing the lump of gold or a piece of gold, all things sarvam made of gold, lohamayam vijñatam sat, become known. How is that possible? Because all effects are only a mode of speech. All effects have speech only as their basis. And it is name only that is mentioned as effect. There is no reality in the effect. But what is the reality thing? Surely gold only as such is the reality. Loham ityeva satyam. Bhasha. Yatha swam ekyan lohamanina suvarna pindena vijñatena. As by knowing a single lump of gold, sarvam manyat vikarjatam, rest of all which is the effects of it, which is stated to be the effects of it, the transformations of it, or the modifications of it. Well, like example, kataka, bracelet, mukuta, crown, keyura, armlet, etc. Vijñatam syat, all of them are also known. Vacharamanimitye samanam. The rest of the mantra should be explained as before. Yatha swam ekyena khanikrintanena sarvam kashnaya samvijñatam syat vacharamana vikaro namadheyam krishnaya samityeva satyam evam swamisadesha bhavaditi. Yatha swamya, as by knowing a nail cutter, nakhanikrintanena, by knowing a nail cutter made out of iron, all things made of iron becomes known. How? Because all effects are based only on speech. Depending on speech are all the effects. Therefore, they are only for name's sake, name only. The reality is only the Krishnayasam, the iron in itself. Evam, thus, Soumya, O goodly Kuman, Sa Adishavati is that instruction which I had hinted before. Now he becomes very curious, and he decides also that surely this thing is not known by those teachers. Therefore, they have not given me knowledge. If they had known, then why should they have not taught me? Is the tarka that he will give. Yadha swami ekena nakhanikrundanena upalakshitena. Just like as by knowing one single nakhanikrundana nail cutter, upalakshitena, any other iron effect you can take form of iron, modification of iron. Knowing that you will be able to know Krishnayasa pindena, the pinda is a lump of iron. What you will be knowing? Sarvam Krishnayasam. Because Nakanikrantana is also what? And one effect only. Nakanikrantana, nail cut is also an effect, a form, transformed already. Therefore, by that, you have to take the cause itself directly. This is upalakshitena. By that, you are indicating the cause. What is the cause? Krishna is a pindena, the lump of iron. Ityartha. This should be taken the meaning of nakanikrantana. Don't take nail cut itself, but it is by the word nail cutter is indicated only the cause, that is the iron. By knowing that cause iron, sarvam krishnayasam, krishnayasa vikarajadam, all that is being created or produced by iron, all of them are vigyatam syat, known well. Samana manyat. Rest of the mantra should be explained as before, up to satyam. Krishnaya samityeva satyam, up to there. Now, in between, he is going to say why the father gives 3 examples here: earth, gold, and iron. Why? One was enough. So, aneka drishtanta upadanam, darshtantika aneka bhed anugamartham. The citing of many illustrations is meant to indicate the multi-form of differences in the things illustrated.
But why the gold also there are so many forms?
But it's all of one similar type. But here what we are seeing is totally different categories. Similarly, you want to show there also. For that purpose, gives many examples. Or you can say Drida Pratityartancha, also a firm conviction. Now he goes back to the mantra. Evam Soumya. Thus, O goodly Kuman, is that, sir, that Adesho, that instruction, yo maya ukto bhavati, that which was spoken of by me before. Iti uktavati pitari. When the father had said so, ah itaro, the other one, the son, said as follows: Navai nunam bhagavantas ta etat avedishuhu yadhetat avedishyam kathan me navakshaniti bhagavan stveva me tad pravitviti tadha somyeti hovacha. Navai nunam bhagavantah ta etat avedishuha. Te, those teachers, Bhagavanta, venerable teachers of mine, certainly, Nunam means certainly, had not known, na avedisho, had not known about this thing. Yadhi, if they had edad avedishan, known well about this thing, katamni avakshan, why should they not have told about it to me? Therefore, I request, Bhagavan Sveva, may you venerable suffer only tad abravitu, to me, may means to me, tad abravitu, you yourself tell me about that instruction. In reply, Hovacha, the father said, Tatha Somyatyo Kuddingvan, let it be so. Bhashyam. Navai Nunam Bhagavantaha. Bhagavanta means Pujavantaha. Gurava, those who were my mama, means mama Gurava, those who were my venerable teachers. That means the Gurukula had not one single teacher, he had many teachers. That's why in the mantra is Bhagavanta, Bhavachanam, plural number. They, those people, Etat Yad Bhavaduktam Vastu. Etat Yad Bhavaduktam Vastu. This thing which you had mentioned, Navedisham. This thing which you had been spoken of by your venerable self, Bhavaduktam Vastu Navedishu. They don't know certainly. Na Vijnatvanto Noonam. They surely do not know. Yad, why you are saying so? How you are inferring that? Say yad, if, yadi. Yad means yadi, if. He, avedishan, they had known, vitavantah, etad vastu, this thing, katam me gunavate bhaktaya anugunaya navakshan, noktavantah. Why should they have not spoken of this, told me or taught me this thing? The father may bring his mind, maybe you are naughty there, therefore they do not want to teach you. They thought you are unfit. He says, no, I was very well devoted, Bhakt Gunavate. I was a meritorious student over there. Not only meritorious, maybe meritorious, not devoted. So no, Bhaktaya, I was totally devoted to my teachers. Maybe meritorious and devoted, but still you are not obedient. I was obedient also, Anugataya. Being meritorious, devoted and obedient is the true form of a student. And that all qualities were in me. For such a student, why did you not say Navakshan Noktavanta? Tena, thereby, Ahammanne, I conclude Navitavantiti, that they surely don't know about this matter, this thing. Ataha iti avachyamapi. How is this that Shvetaketu, being such a according to himself meritorious, obedient, devoted fellow, can find an error in the masters and tell in front of his father that too? Because even if there is truly an error also, it's said the student should never speak of that error in front of anybody. Anuchyaman. That's why it's telling now. Avachyamapi. Avachyamapi. Although Guror neg bhavam avadit. Although any deficiency of a teacher should not be spoken of by any student in front of anybody, even though it is so, but still this fellow, Guror neg bhavam, the deficiency of the teacher, avadit, he has stated in front of his father. Punar Gurukulam prati preshana bhayat. Why did it so? Bhashikara says, because if he had not said so, maybe the father would have said, go back to the Gurukulam. Get back. Go and study once again, come. With that fear, he knowingly said, if they had known, they would have not told me. That means they don't know.
Father might know.
Huh?
Father might know that the Guru knows already.
Not necessarily. Because there is fear in him. If father had known, they would not have accepted to give the instructions to him. The father also knows they don't know. But actually the main reason why the father is going this way, it was told before. Because he had become conceit. He was immodest. To create modesty and all other good qualities, he is being instigated in this way. That's the main reason. The father also knows that they don't know. If they had known, surely they would have given the instructions.
Plus, this knowledge is for the asking. Unless you ask specifically for this knowledge,
it should not be given to anybody. So, not only that, the other thing is also there, because the first you have to, how you will know the general knowledge of this thing? How are you going to ask without a background? They will first,
through the Vriddha Parampara.
Vriddha Parampara. Not only that, moreover than that is, first you should have a little knowledge of this. So when person studies the Vedas, in the Vedas only this part of Upanishads everywhere. And he reads those Upanishads and gets the meaning of it. Then he has to ask the Guru now for realization of it. Then only the special instructions will be given. This is the procedure actually. That means either this fellow has not asked, thinking that the teacher may not be knowing, and if I ask, maybe they'll think I am going in an immodest way. That many times happens. If you ask the teachers, nowadays also, especially see the teachers become very angry immediately. Hey, not really asking foolishly. Don't ask anything. They fire like anything. They're unfit to know this. They don't know the answer, they say you are unfit to know this. This is what's happening in many acharyas. So that fear will be there in the students usually. Therefore, the student may not ask unless and until the teacher puts up curiosity in the student. So many times, what are the teacher isn't asked? Come on, tell, what is this? Do you know that? Even that Brahma also, when in the same chant will come, when he gave the Upadesha, and both were going back, Indra and Virochana, Prabhupada says, without knowing you are going. That's all he said and kept quiet. Then he was creating curiosity. Why he said so? They should come, they think, why is my father doing so? That without knowing we are going. There's something lacking still. This should be inferred by them, and they have to go back and question. The father will not tell the whole thing by himself, the Prajapati there. So Indra thought over what is the reason why the Prajapati said so, and then he found some defects in Jagrata Avastha, therefore he went back. But Virochana thought, okay, this body itself, the Atma, and he returned to home. So in such place it is very clear. It's a duty of the teacher also to create curiosity in the students. And a person will create curiosity if he knows. That is how he can create. If I put a question in front of you and create curiosity, and if I don't know the answer myself, then I will be trapped. When you ask back to explain, now what's happening, he's asking back, the father himself. If the father does not know what he has to do then, what he would do? Because it's said, an answer is not known. It's a question related to an answer unknown should not be asked to anybody. Questions, answer which you have not known, should not be asked to others also. Why? It's because general law in Vedas, what is that? Swapratikulani paresham masam acharet. Swapratikulani paresham masam acharet. That which is not liked by you should not be enacted with others. So if the question comes back to you, you will not be able to answer it, you will feel you are insulted. So indirectly you are also insulting by asking a question to other. When you don't know the answer and you can't satisfy, that means you are asking questions only to insult the person.
It might be just a curiosity.
Yes, for the teacher.
To know.
Teacher
It might be a genuine interest to know because.
But the teacher?
No.
The teacher is putting the question.
Whereas the student is
Teacher.
If the student is putting his by genuine, there is okay. When the teacher puts a question, an elder person puts a question, and it's only to insult you, then this is what happens. Many teachers ask the students unnecessary questions, it's not related to the higher books and all. And they want to show that you don't know anything, what your student come. It's insulting the student unnecessarily. You are studying Laghu and Gan, for example. He'll ask all the questions about Bhashyam. And क्या तुम पढ़ के आया? दोबारा लघु पढ़ो मुझसे. And he will teach worse than that fellow. Worse than that one before. But I have seen in many like that doing. So this is a problem with that nowadays teachers also. I have seen many people asking questions to me also when I was in Banaras. In the Banaras, this is a trend actually. The senior students, to torture the new students, they start with this. Just like ragging. They ask questions like anything. And you ask them the answer of it, they don't know. Unnecessarily they ask. This is how in the Banaras it happens. For me, with me also it happened in the beginning there. But I would give in a different way answer. I could understand before only because when Raman Shastra was there in this Kalasasam, he had told before only. If you answer one, they will ask another, third, fourth. They will be ragging you like anything, hours together they will trap you. Don't give an answer, but give an answer in such a way that it will be a question to them which they cannot answer. Then they will keep quiet. That's the only way. So this is how trickily we have to answer things certain times. So therefore what he says now? He says, because why he did so? Punar Gurukulam Prati Preshana Bhaya. Because of the fear that he will be sent back to the teacher's house, he did so. Ato Bhagavan Steva, therefore you yourself only may, means mayam to me, tad vastu, that thing, yena sarvagyatam jatena, yena jna sarvattam syat, by knowing which I can have omniscience, tad bravito, please tell me that kathetu ityuktaha. Being told so, Pita Vacha, the father said, Tathastu Sopeti, O good looking one, let it be so. Surely I am going to explain to you all the whole thing. Sadeva Somedamagrasid, Ekamevatvidiyam, Tadhaikahur, Asadevaidamograsid, Ekamevatvidiyam, Tasmadasadha Sajjayata. Sadeva Somedamagrasid. Idam, this whole world that you are seeing, Agre in the beginning, that is before creation, Sad eva asit. This was existence alone. Ekam eva advityam, one only without a second. Tadhaikahu. But with regard to this, some people do say so. What? Asaddevaidagamagra asit ekam eva advityam. This whole world before creation was in the form of non-existence only. That one only without a second non-existence was there. From that tasmat, therefore, from that non-existence came into existence all these things. Sat jayata, this existence came into being. Sadeva sad iti astita matram. Sadeva. Sat, what is meant by Sat here? Astita matram. By the word Sat means here mere existence alone, nothing else. Vastu, a thing which is mere existence only. And how it is? Sukshvam. Vastu, that thing is Sukshvam, means subtle. Nirvishesham, without any distinction. Sarvagatam, all pervasive. Ekam, one. Niranjanam, taintless. Niravayavam, partless. Vijnanam, consciousness. Yadavagamyate sarvedantebhyaha, that which is known from all the Upanishads. That should be taken by the word here, Sat. Such a thing should be taken by the word Sat, which is mere existence, subtle, nirvishesham, without distinction, sarvagatam, all pervasive, taintless, partless, consciousness. That is to be taken by the word Sat. Eva Shabda, Sat Eva. Why is this word given over here? Eva. So by the word Eva is for emphasis. Alone, nothing else. To emphasize this aloneness, the word Eva is being used here. Kintadavadirite. What is that which is emphasized over here? Ityaha. That's being made more clear now. Idam agra asit. Idam jagat. Nama rupa kriyavat vikritam upalabhyate. That which is this universe. Yat tat, upalabhyate yat. Up to there you have to take the line. Upalabhyate yat. Yat you start, but the meaning when you speak in English, we start from yat. That which is idam jagat, this universe. Nama rupa kriya atagam, which is perceived with the name and forms. With name and forms. That tat sadeva asit. That sadeva asit. As a modification possessed of names and forms and movements. Then all the things. Nama, Rupa, Kriyavat. All the three is there. Nam, Rupa and Kriya. Name, form and movement. Kriya, action. Such a word which is being upalabhyate, perceived by all of us. Yat, tat. That was Sadeva. That is Sadeva Asit. Sadeva means that was existence alone. Here Sat Eva should be conjugated or connected with Asit. Asit Shabdena Sambadhyate. Sadeva Asit iti. This is how we have to conjugate Sadeva with Asit. Kada Sadeva Asit idam Asit? When was all this existence alone? When was this whole world existential? Agre. In the beginning sense, Jagata Pragutpatte, before the creation of this universe. Then the question arises, that means before it was exist alone, now what it is then? Huh? It's not satisfied. Agre only it was. Agre asit, vartamane nasit. Sad nasit iti anumatum shakyate. This is how we can infer that because you are telling before in the creation it was existence alone, that means after creation it is not existence alone, or there is no existence at all. Therefore he says, Kim Naidanim? The question is there. It is that this is not existence now. The question is it that it is not existence now? Idam sad yen agra asid iti vishyate. Kim idanim idam nasat. Up to here the question. Kim neidanim idam sat. That is Kim idanim idam sat na. Is it that at this present moment after creation, that means to say this world is not in this existence form? Yena, for which agra asiti visheshate, which is being adjectivated or qualified by the words agre asit, before it was, before the creation it was. These adjectives seem to be indicating that in the present after creation Sat does not exist. There is no Sat at all. Iti chet? No. You cannot think so. Katam tarri visheshanam? Then why is this qualifying word? They qualified by time as before creation. Before creation what? You are qualifying that Sat, this word by time. Before the creation of this world it was Sat. Is after the creation of the world it is not Sat. This is what we can infer. Katham tari visheshanam? Then why is this qualifying words given over here? Agre asit. Idanim api idam sadeva. But the answer is, even now it is surely existence only. Kintu, but namarupa visheshanavad idam shabda buddhi vishim cha iti idancha bhavati. But now what has happened is, but now it stands qualified by name and form. Kintu Nama Rupa Visheshana. Not only that, idam shabd buddhi visham, and also as an object of the word idam, and also an object of the idea being produced by the word idam. Idam shabda buddhi vishayancha iti idancha bhavati. Buddhi vishayancha bhavati, idancha bhavati. Both is happening. That means it is the idea and knowledge. Both should be taken over here. By the word idam is being taken twice. Idam shabda buddhi vishayam also as an object of the knowledge produced by the word idam, and also an object of the word which by which you are getting an idea of this. You are telling this is not. This word is being used only after creation. The word this can be used only after creation. This is the idea. And by the word idam, whatever you are grasping, the nam rupayatma jagat, that also has been stated by this statement agre. Pragutpattestu, therefore pragutpatte, that is before creation, agre, in the beginning, केवल सच्शब्द बुद्धि मात्र गम्य मेवैति सदैव इदम अग्रासीत्य अवधार्यते. Before what it was? केवल सच्शब्द बुद्धि मात्र गम्यम. This is only an object of the word and idea called existence. Sat, this was the word. And the idea of that word and the knowledge of the word, Sat. When you hear the word Sat, you have got some knowledge of it. The object of the knowledge, of that knowledge is what? Sat, existence. Just like as I told you, the idam. Both the things have to take. The idea behind the word and the knowledge of that word. Both should be taken. As you have taken the idam. The idea of idam, this comes only after creation. And the meaning of the idam, which is namrupatmakam, also becomes after the creation only. Similarly, before creation, it was with the sat word. The idea of the word sat, existence, was there, and the knowledge of that existence as ekamadin, etc., etc., as stated before in all operations, was also there. Iti sadeva idam agrasiti avadharite. Therefore, it is being emphasized over here. Hence, it is emphasized that in the beginning, this was existence alone. Nahi pragutpattir namavad रूपवत वा idam iti grihitum shakya. You see, because before creation, pragutpatte, so as before creation, it was not possible at all. Nahi grihitum shakya, not possible at all to grasp anything by the word idam as namavad or rupavat, having consisting of name or form. Vastu shakyam grihitum. Just for example, what? Sushupta kala eva. Just as when you are in deep sleep, you will not be able to grasp anything to be stated by the word idam as this, and nothing you can grasp through that this as having possessed of a form or name. Similarly, it is in before creation also. Yatha sushupta uttita sat matram avagacchati. Just like as someone after rising from deep sleep, he realizes what? He says, existence alone I was, Maitha. And that too in the form of existence alone, not in the form of Devadatta, Brahmana, Kshatriya, anything, not a man or woman or anything. Just I was existence form only. This is what a person, a realized person who comes out of the deep sleep mentions about his sleep. Satmatram avagacchati, realizes only existence. Sushupte sanmatram kelam vastu iti. What he realizes, that is spelling out. In deep sleep, the thing that existed was only existence. Tatha, similarly, pragutpattir iti viprayaha. This is the idea behind this whole statement, that similarly it is before the creation of this world, what existed was only existence. By name, by the word existence, and by the knowledge of the word, the object of that word existence also was pure existence, mere existence only, and nothing else. Yathaidam uchyate loke. And now he's giving a very good example for that. Yatha idam uchyate loke. As in this world, someone do say, what? Purvanye ghatadis srikshuna kulalena mritpindam prasaritam upalabhya ग्रामांतरं गत्वा प्रत्यागतो अपराह्ने तत्रैव घटशरावादि अनेक भेद भिन्नं कार्यम् उपलभ्य मृदेव इदं घटशरावादि केवलं पूर्वान्न आसीदिति तथा यहापि उच्यते. Similarly, it has been told over here. What he saw is a person was going to some village, to his village. On the way, he saw a potter's house, कुलाल, घटा बनाने वाला, घट बनाने वाला, potter's house. What is saw there? Purvanne, in the forenoon. Ghatadi srukshuna kulalena. He saw a lump of earth spread around. Kulalena mritpindam prasaritam. Spread around with the wish or a desire to create what? Ghatadi. Kulalena ghatadi srukshuna. Ghatadi sisrukshuna. To create, to produce, with the wish, the desire to produce, is called sisrikshu. Srajitum ichuhu, srashtum ichuhu. With the icha, with the desire to create, to produce. And there is a qualifying word for kulalena. Who is desiring? The potter. For that, what he did? He took a lump of mud, mixed in that clay, put water, and he makes everything. It will be it is spread out. But the mud was before in a heap. For that, he has to take some part of it, mix clay into it, put water, and properly mash into it properly. And what they say was kneading the mud and clay together in a proper way, just like you knead MC. So, for that he has done the prasaridam, spread by a potter. So, what he did was, after that, Gramantaram gatva, this fellow, seeing on the way this thing happening over there, went further into his village. And later on, Pratyagato aparanni, while returning in the afternoon, Tatraiv, in the same place where before mud was spread, now what is seeing there? Ghatasharavad aneka veda vinnam karyupalabhya. He was perceiving in that very place the different products like Ghatasharavadi. Ghata means a pot, pitcher, and Sharav is a plate or cup, etc. Products like all those things, perceiving all of them, what did he say? Mradevaidam Ghatasharavadi Kevalam Purvan Asiditi. Then he says, these pots, plates, etc. were earthed only in the forenoon. So also, tatha yahapi uchyate. So also, it is being said over here that sadeva idam agrasi. In the beginning, that is before creation, this was all only existence alone. This is what is being mentioned over here. Very good example. A potter desirous of making pot, cup, plate, etc. Similarly, is here who is the desirous person who wants to make? It takes some God, Mayavachana Chaitanyam. This is because he is desirous. Therefore, he has got his own Maya with him. Maya is the mud. Maya is the mud. And potter is the God himself. And before he has spread his Maya and he has not created anything at that stage before creation stage. Maya is there, but no creation has taken place. There is no transformation or no modification of that Maya in the form of names and forms. Avyakrata. Then Vyakarata Dasha comes up.